first thing I noticed was, number one, is that I was in Georgia O'Keeffe country. So that spoke to me on a certain kind of level as a creative person. But the light here is so extraordinary. The connection to nature, I think, is something that all creative people long for. We planted an enormous amount of trees, transplanted both from the bosque and planted trees to shift the microclimate a little bit. So I deliberately worked with the permaculturists to devise windbreaks for across the fields as well as near the house, so that the house would stay cool in the summer and warm in the winter. And of course it's all double adobe, so the passive solar works really, really well, and it's all radiant heating. I chose to mimic what I call agricultural architecture, because I noticed that in Argentina and Spain, Italy, France, all of the farming buildings more or less had similar elements like Santa Fe architecture does: lintels, beams, tile, surrounds, and thick whitewashed walls. It kind of holds both the elegance of European architecture, but also, I think, the friendliness of a more farm-like feeling to it, with painted ceilings and beams and tile. In the dining room, I saw this picture in this book on Argentinian estancias, and there was this wonderful room that had a painted ceiling. So I contacted a local artist and showed him the room, and then asked him to devise a ceiling that would reflect the house and the idea of it, but it would be original. I always thought it would be great to have the library off the master bedroom, because that way you're reading in front of a fire, and then you go to the bedroom and you prepare the fireplace. So all the bedrooms, with the exception of the small children's bedroom, has a fireplace. The architect, designer of the main house is Theodore Waddell, who has a very established career as a designer, and he taught in Italy, and he's built in Saudi Arabia and here in Santa Fe, and so I tried to use what I would call an artistic sensibility, if you will. I think the reason I like the house so much is because it really does hold a kind of strong European feeling to it, as opposed to, say, necessarily a Santa Fe look. It's been really a very creative, restful, and interesting place to be. It's been so much fun. It's been a lot of fun.